23andMe, the DNA testing, of course, that so many of us have used, is exploring the role of DNA in the developing COVID-19 crisis. It is studying, 23andMe is studying whether genetics can be tied to the severity of symptoms or susceptibility to the disease. Participants are being recruited who have and have not shown symptoms. They want 1 million responses. Anne Wojcicki is the CEO of 23andMe, joins me from California now via Skype. Anne, very good to have you. You are obviously going to need large numbers of people to make this meaningful, and that's more than those people who would already have signed up for 23andMe. So how are you getting the volume that you will require?
We're doing two things. So one, the first thing that we did on April 6th is we reached out to our existing customers and we asked them to take a COVID-19 survey, whether they've had symptoms or whether they've been diagnosed or not. And we actually have over 500,000 people who've taken that survey. Over 8,000 said that they have actually had COVID-19. Over 1,000 actually have said that they were hospitalized. But you're right, what we need is more numbers. And so last week, we actually announced that we are giving away 10,000 kits to anybody who is hospitalized with COVID-19, in part because we want to find more people who've had severe cases of COVID-19. So we need people who had both COVID-19 and were, had mild symptoms, as well as people who had COVID-19 and were hospitalized.
What are you aiming to show? What's the goal here? When the research is finally published and reviewed, what will you aim to show?
Well, there's a number of infectious diseases where there's actually a genetic component. For example, in HIV, there's a mutation called CCR5, and we know that people who have both copies of that mutation are resistant to HIV. Similar also with something called norovirus, which is known as the cruise ship virus. There's mutations that say whether you're resistant or susceptible. So we're looking, our hope is that we'll find something for COVID-19 as well that will help say this population of people are much higher risk, and this group of individuals are potentially still susceptible, but less likely to have severe disease. And then the hope here is that we'll put this information out to the entire academic community, and one day that there will be a report so that customers or the public at large would be able to know whether they're genetically at risk for having a severe type.
Now, your competitors are doing similar things in different ways, maybe not at the same large scale or whatever, but I guess at some point, is it worth you all working together on this to get the numbers?
Absolutely. I think a couple things. One, 23andMe, by far and away, we have a brand that for 14 years, we've been doing research on this platform, on a digital platform. So we have the ability, we have size and scale. We have over 12 million customers. We have size and scale. What's happened since COVID-19 is the entire academic world really has come together, and we will absolutely pull together our resources, academics as well, who are sequencing individuals who have been diagnosed, are looking to partner. So we are absolutely part of that partnership world. If there's other academic groups out there that are listening, we absolutely are looking to find ways to partner. And some of the 10,000 kits that we're giving away could absolutely go to an academic group.
And it's very good of you to give us time. I'm very appreciative. Thank you.